Most bean salads are either bland or a watery mess. By the time you serve them, this marinated bean salad fixes both. This is the cucumber bean salad I bring to every cookout, and I always get asked for the recipe. We're starting off with our base, which is half a cup of extra virgin olive oil. Then we're going with a quarter cup of red wine vinegar. This oil and vinegar mixture is what gives it its tangy base and keeps it really well balanced. Now we're going to go in with some sweet to offset the tanginess in the form of honey. Some people will use brown sugar or white sugar. I prefer honey in its natural flavor. Also, it's viscous liquid, coats everything, and tends to just be better in this dressing, in my opinion. Now we're going to hit it with some parsley flakes. You could totally use fresh parsley here, but I always buy a bundle of fresh parsley and I only use 2 tablespoons of it, so I just started using dry. This gives it a good texture and a good flavor, freshens it up a bit. Now we're going to go in with our usual salt and pepper, and we just judge by what we feel like. We'll taste it, make sure it tastes right. I would say somewhere right around a half tablespoon to 3/4 of a tablespoon. Now we're going to add a bit of balsamic vinegar. You want to be easy with this because it will really dominate the flavor. I should probably use a tiny whisk or something, but spoon works just fine here. We're going to mix that up and put it to the side. Now we're going in with our chopped cucumbers, all of our chopped peppers. I did 1 whole bell pepper, 1 medium-sized cucumber, about a half of a white onion chopped up pretty fine, 1 whole can of drained northern white beans, and then 1 whole can of drained garbanzo beans or chickpeas. Chickpeas are actually one of the oldest crops humans ever farmed. We've been growing them for about 9,500 years, back to the earliest Neolithic farmers in the Middle East. So now we're going to pour on most of our dressing. Uh, because different vegetables have different sizes and we don't always get the exact same amount on everything, we're going to go with about 3/4 of the dressing. We're going to spoon that in there, then we're going to mix that up well. You don't want to be too rough and smash all your beans. Just get it mixed well and coated well. Then we're going to throw that in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. This made the perfect accoutrement to a roasted chicken that I did the other day on my smoker pellet grill, Rectech Bullseye 380X. You can see that video here. Look at that crispy wing, juicy breast, smoky, salty, and crispy. And then I'm going to top that off with a big old happy spoonful of our delicious bean salad. That tangy, oily goodness is going to be the perfect companion to this chicken. Just adds that fresh, light, crisp flavor and really set this dish off. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you would put in this. Sometimes I do little cherry tomatoes, some chunks of jalapeno. The world is your oyster. Have a nice day.